Hello everyone, this is Jared Johnson with the Bryan County Emergency Management Agency. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a really important topic, fire safety. It's important to have fire safety awareness and preparedness all year round in case you come across a fire emergency. It's important to make sure that your smoke detectors are working correctly. It's important to make sure that you have a fire escape plan ready to go at your home. And it's important to make sure that everyone in your household has awareness over fire safety in case they come across an emergency situation. In a fire emergency, the air environment and the visibility within a structure can change within a few minutes due to toxic smoke building within the structure. If you have to go through a cloud of smoke in order to get out of your structure, you want to stay as close to the ground as possible. You can use a flashlight if you have one, but you want to stay as close to the ground as possible and crawl out to your escape point. It's extremely important to make sure you have working smoke detectors in your home. Every bedroom should have a working smoke detector. It's also recommended to have a smoke detector outside of each bedroom and also on each level of the structure. It's important to make sure that you test your smoke detector and also replace the battery in the smoke detector at least annually to make sure that your battery in the smoke detector is good to go. There are a variety of different types of smoke detectors out in the market. Some are standalone or with battery operated systems. Some are wired in systems. It's important to make sure that you know exactly what type of smoke detector you have and also to make sure that it's not expired. A majority of smoke detectors need to be replaced at least every 10 years. Some smoke detectors might need to be replaced between 5 to 7 years based on the manufacturer. So it's important to make sure that if you install a new smoke detector, you write the date of the install along with the date of the expiration so you know when you need to replace your smoke detector. If you have any gas appliances in your home, another important tool that is recommended is having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Carbon monoxide is a colorless and odorless gas, and it can create a variety of health concerns if there's a gas release. Carbon monoxide can cause dizziness, nausea, headaches, can eventually lead to altered mental status and unconsciousness. So it's really important to have carbon monoxide detectors or gas alarms in your home. If you have a fire extinguisher in your home, it's really important to make sure that your fire extinguisher is good to go, that you know how to use it, and that you know what type of fire-related emergencies your fire extinguisher is good for. There are different types of classes of fire out there, and on your fire extinguisher, there should be a printed area somewhere that shows what types of fire your fire extinguisher covers. As an example, Class A fires include combustible materials such as wood, cloth, paper, rubber, plastics. Class B includes flammable liquid fires. Class C includes energized electrical equipment fires. So on your fire extinguisher, it should show an area like this extinguisher shows Class A, Class B, and also Class C. And also on the extinguisher, there's an area that shows the instructions for how to use this particular fire extinguisher. This white extinguisher here is for kitchen oils. There's also small extinguishers out there in the market. There's also fire blankets out there that could be used for different types of fires. It's also really important to understand the fire triangle and how a fire can develop. A fire needs oxygen, heat, and fuel. If we can disrupt one of these pieces in the fire triangle, we can hopefully put out the fire. It is important to have knowledge over battery safety. There are many devices that use rechargeable batteries that are very powerful. It is important to have fire safety awareness over batteries. Please make sure that you're using the correct cords to charge your rechargeable batteries and make sure that you're charging your device following the manufacturer's instructions. One of the concerns and dangerous situations that we can see with rechargeable batteries is what is known as battery thermal runaway. If the battery becomes damaged or the battery malfunctions, the internal temperature of the battery can get to a point where the battery can explode, start on fire, and release toxic gases. One of the challenges that can arise from battery fires is the difficulty to extinguish a battery fire. It is important to make sure that you have a fire safety plan and know what to do if you have a device that uses a rechargeable battery. If you notice that the battery is getting extra warm during charging, or if the battery is changing shape or expanding, or if the battery is emitting any type of gas or vapor, the battery could be getting close to battery thermal runaway. It is also really important to make sure that you have a plan for recycling your batteries, your cell phones, or other electronic devices that have an internal battery. To find your closest recycling center, you can use two different websites that I know of. One is www.iowadnr.gov/HHM or call2recycle.org to locate your closest recycling center. And I would recommend that you call your recycling center ahead of time to find out what types of batteries and/or electronic devices they can accept.